Imagination by Louis Vuitton, back with a full review after the unboxing experience. Guys, this is going to be a straightforward, no cuts, no nonsense, just simple fragrance reviews. If you like that, please support the channel. So before we get started, just two things I forgot to mention with the packaging that's different than the original regular Louis Vuitton packaging. It's actually on the plastic here on this tab. A lot of times I just take this off in store, but I know a lot of people care about that. Just keep it on so we can take off the plastic. But anyway, this says red imagination instead of just imagination. I'm not sure why it actually says that, but who cares, right? Second thing here is inside the cylinder here actually has this monogram logo inside right here, so that's pretty neat. Right here is kind of in the front. I don't know why it doesn't have it there. It's not all around, but that's just the packaging. Now to get onto the juice, which is most important here. Guys, my opinion kind of changed. I used to think this was just a hyped fragrance, which it really is, but I kind of understand it now. Guys, speaking of the longevity, what really surprised me about this, being such a simple freshie, it's actually lasts very long, 8 to 10 hours, whole workday plus, and after that it's pretty much a very faint skin scent. I actually sprayed some on this tester strip yesterday and it's still very strong. It's almost filling the room, and yeah, I can still smell it. On skin, you know, everyone's skin performs differently, but I got really good performance on it. Like I said, 8 to 10 hours, no problem. For projection, I'd say it's above average. It's not a beast or anything. I know everyone wants to say beast mode, but people notice you, but you gotta spray a little bit more. Again, it is a Louis Vuitton freshie. For the opens very citrusy and bright. The dry down is a bit darker, but it's not really a dark fragrance. It's weird in a way. It's almost dries down kind of creamy and soapy and woody, but that tea accord definitely shines a lot more in the dry down there. It's very mass appealing and safe. Sorry, just looking at this bottle again. I don't know what they do to like the glass here, but they almost make it like fingerprint resistant. That's how they make it like so simple bottles, but elegant in that way. But continuing on here, for season and time of day, I'd say like, again, this is one of the safest fragrances, which is why I think it's also one of the most popular fragrances. It's safe all year round, morning, day, night, perfect all season. And this is like a very, very safe pick to go with. For occasions, again, daily, this could be your daily fragrance right here. It's so safe and just, it's mass appealing pretty much. I mean, who doesn't love soap? So wear it to work. You can even wear it on a date night, wear it to work interview, anything pretty much. You can even wear it to bed. I've worn it to bed just to get as much time as I can with it. Waking up, I still smell it. It really is a beautiful fragrance. I'd say it leans more linear than complex. As most Louis Vuitton fragrances go, they are pretty simple but elegant. Like I said, after an hour and a half, it becomes less citrus, and then the neroli comes out after that, and it's more woody. And you get the amber touches, but for the most part, it is kind of linear and soapy clean throughout. But that's not a bad thing. Like I said, they nailed it. Jacques Cavallier, he nailed the fragrance, and it's perfect just the way it is. Anyone can wear this. It's pretty unisex. It is marketed as masculine, but with the woods, I see the masculine side of it, but then like you get the neroli and the flowery touches, and even sometimes the tea that could be appealing, I guess, to the feminine nose, right? But again, this is mostly just a soapy, fresh fragrance. Who doesn't like soap? Soap is for everybody. Young, teens, in high school all the way up to like your daily work fragrance in your 40s. Like I said, everyone's gonna love it. It's very unisex. For compliments, moderate compliments I've gotten throughout wearing this. I wore it for like a week and a half. Like I said, it doesn't project as much, so you kind of gotta spray it a lot if you want people to notice it. But that's a whole different topic about wearing fragrances for you versus other people. But like I said, not a huge fragrance. Not a huge projector, but you just kind of just smell clean and safe, and there's not really much to compliment on that. It's kind of like you took a shower, but in the most luxurious, expensive shower type of way. But I feel like people say this is a compliment magnet might be a little over exaggerating, so I don't know, but that's just me. Like I said, guys, this channel is pretty much my real reviews, so again, I will say it, don't believe the hype, but for this fragrance, believe it. But certain things that people say about this fragrance, it's not a holy grail. It is really good, but you know, you're not gonna like start turning heads with this. Lastly, just for the value, it is very expensive, and the prices for Louis Vuitton fragrances have been going up for years now. It is now $350 US. And especially if you want this version, this one is sold out now, but you can find it on the secondhand market like eBay or whatnot. I don't know if they're definitely making fakes of all Louis Vuittons. I don't know if this specific version has been faked. I wouldn't buy a regular Louis Vuitton fragrance anywhere other than Louis Vuitton boutique or a store. Louis Vuitton does not sell to other retailers, so if you find a good deal online, it's probably fake, right? You're not gonna find it eBay or any other store like, you know, your Macy's or whatnot. If you find it online, again, it's probably too good to be true. Anyhow, doesn't really matter if you get this version or not. I just wanted it because I like the artist here, but it's no different than the original. You're not gonna find much differences in each bottle. Louis Vuitton isn't known for formulating their fragrances that much. I know some people say like the older batches perform a little better on that, but I smelled some older batches. I find that it's pretty much similar. If any, there might be slight differences, but you're gonna be okay with this. It's been pretty linear throughout the years. Let's see. I don't really have any issues with longevity on this 2025 batch, but it's fine. Like, I feel like you can just pick it up and you'll have no issues. So again, one of the most popular designer fragrances. I don't smell it a lot on people. If anything, I smell like a Creed Aventus or some kind of Creed DNA on people. Very popular, but don't be afraid that you're gonna smell like every other guy. I mean, how many people, one, are even wearing fragrance, and two, are wearing a $350 Louis Vuitton fragrance? Not a lot of people are doing that, unless you're into this small niche fragrance world that we're in. But hey, if you like a expensive fragrance that, I know it's kind of dumb, but it makes you feel rich, smells rich, I think it's worth it. There are a lot of dupes of this that obviously cost a little less, but I've smelled some dupes, and I haven't smelled all of them obviously, but the ones I have smelled, it just doesn't come close. It's almost there, but the OG takes the cake, and I'll have a dupe video of this one. I have one on hand, and I'll make that video later. But yeah, if you want the OG with this specific one, I'd say just get it with imagination. With other Louis Vuitton fragrances, it's a little different story. I've smelled dupes that are pretty much there. But like I said, don't worry about smelling other people like other people. If you have the $350 spent on this, you can refill it. I think it's worth it. This is a great fragrance. I'm not upset about my purchase. I would repurchase it and this will likely become a signature scent for me, like it is for most people. So, like I said, more videos coming, a lot of exciting niche things that a lot of people aren't putting out there. Just trying to do something different. This isn't a super heavy edited video. That's not how I want it. I just want to just talk to you guys about, you know, passionate fragrances like we all have. So keep tuning into the channel, and thanks for watching this full review. See you.